You lose more value than time when attention fragments. That loss compounds into missed promotions, unfinished launches, and stalled momentum. The Attention Fortress protocol transforms your workday by converting scattered attention into predictable, repeatable deep work using environment engineering, neurochemical resets, and a compact reward architecture. In under 2 minutes, you will cut the novelty loop, in 5 minutes build a sealed work fortress, and in 1 hour produce measurable output you would otherwise lose to noise. Diagnose the leak in 10 seconds with 3 yes or no signals. Can you start a task and stay on it for 30 minutes without checking a device? Do you finish at least 1 meaningful deliverable daily? Do interruptions require restarting your whole workflow? Any negative answer identifies a porous attention system ready for the fortress. The mechanism is straightforward. The brain chooses actions by integrating context cues, arousal, and reward expectation. Uncontrolled novelty spikes dopamine and reassigns value away from long tasks. The protocol makes contextual cues deterministic, lowers unnecessary arousal, and aligns reward timing to task completion. Install the protocol now. Step 1. The 2-minute Neuro-Cut. Trigger. When you sit to begin any high-leverage work. Action. Perform a rigid 2-minute routine that closes the novelty loop and creates a clear state boundary. Sit upright. Exhale fully for 6 seconds. Pause 2 seconds. Inhale slowly for 6 seconds. Repeat once. After the second inhale, press the pads of your thumbs together for 3 seconds, then quickly rub cold water on your face for 3 seconds or snap a rubber band on your wrist once. Why this works? Breath controls vagal tone and reduces sympathetic noise, while a sharp sensory event timestamps the start in hippocampal memory. Success cue. Your breathing slows and your hands feel steady on the desk. Do this now. Perform the 2-minute breath reset and 3-second sensory anchor for 2 minutes to interrupt novelty and mark a fresh work state. Step 2. Build the fortress, physical and digital seal. Trigger immediately after the Neuro-Cut. Action. Enforce a single physical and digital configuration for deep work. Clear your desk to 3 items only. Task note, pen, water. Turn your chair to face a blank wall or a fixed point, not windows or doors. On your computer, close all tabs except one, mute notifications globally, and set an OS focus mode blocking social and email apps for the session. Rename the single open document or tab with the exact task sentence so the title bar becomes the mission reminder. Why this works? Consistent spatial and digital cues form a strong associative link that the brain uses to trigger the required cognitive state. Success cue. You sit with 1 document, 3 objects, and no chimes visible. Do this now. Clear your workspace to 3 items, close tabs to 1, and enable focus mode for 5 minutes to create a sealed context that signals deep work. Step 3. 1-hour anchor with micro-intervals. Trigger once the fortress is sealed. Action. Start a visible timer for 1 hour and divide the hour into 3 controlled intervals at minute 20 and minute 40. Work without switching. At each interval, perform a 15-second somatic reset. Stand, take 3 deliberate breaths, stretch, and write a single metric on your task notes such as words written, bullets completed, or problem solved. Only after finishing the 3rd interval, take a pre-planned micro-reward lasting 30 to 90 seconds. Why this works? Predictable micro-intervals create regular feedback windows that convert dopamine expectation from novelty into task-linked reinforcement. Success cue. You complete checkpoints at 20 and 40 minutes and record metrics before taking reward. Do this now. Set a 1-hour timer with checkpoints at 20 and 40 minutes for 60 minutes to convert time into measurable progress. Step 4. Fail-safe resumption and urge diffusal. Trigger when interrupted externally or when internal novelty cravings arise. Action for external interruptions. Acknowledge the person, pause the timer, perform a 30-second micro reset of breathing, tap your desk twice and resume within 30 seconds without restarting the hour. If you cannot resume within 30 seconds, reduce the remaining block by 50% and log the reason. Action for internal urges. Label the urge aloud as novelty. Write a single-line note describing it. Place the note face down on your desk and do not read it until the block ends. Why this works? Labeling lowers urge intensity via prefrontal engagement, and resumption within 30 seconds preserves reward prediction, preventing long rebuild costs. Success cue. You resume within 30 seconds or record a concise note and continue. Do this now. Practice a 30-second micro reset for resumption for 30 seconds to keep reward expectation intact when interruptions occur. Step 5. Logging, scoring, and adaptive scaling. Trigger when the block ends. Action. Record a one-line Fortress log with 4 values: blocks completed, total minutes focused, checkpoint success percentage, and focus score from 1 to 5. Use the format B vertical bar, M vertical bar, C % vertical bar S. Example entry: 1 vertical bar, 60 vertical bar, 100% vertical bar, 4.2. If your focus score is below 3, shorten the next block to 30 minutes and increase checkpoint frequency. If your score is 4 or higher, schedule a second full block after a 10-minute active break. Why this works: immediate metrics teach your brain to expect predictable reward and accelerate behavioral repetition. Success cue: a single-line log and a clear decision for the next block. Do this now. Write B vertical bar, M vertical bar, C % vertical bar S for your completed block for 60 seconds to capture feedback that trains consistent focus. 2 stress tests and survival rules. Stress test 1: persistent external disruptions. Survival rule: set an explicit communication boundary for the period labeled on your calendar, and if someone violates it, use the 30-second resumption routine and shorten remaining time rather than starting over. This conserves reward mapping and prevents momentum decay. Do this now. Set 1 calendar boundary and rehearse the resumption routine for 3 minutes to prepare for unavoidable interruptions. Stress test 2: energy collapse mid-block. Survival rule: perform 2 minutes of movement and breathing, reduce the next interval length by 1/3, and replace the micro-reward with active movement. Movement restores cortical arousal without creating a new novelty loop. Do this now. If fatigue hits, move for 2 minutes and shorten the next interval for 2 minutes to restore arousal while preserving the Fortress. Measurement cadence and target growth. Use a weekly scorecard derived from daily Fortress logs. Sum total minutes and calculate average focus score. Aim to increase total focused minutes by 15% week over week, or raise average focus score by 0.3 points. If growth stalls for 2 weeks, tighten physical and digital seals before increasing block length. Maintain and scale with compressed and extended versions. Compressed 30-second version. Perform a single full exhale, name the exact task aloud, close all tabs except one, engage focus mode, and start a 25-minute timer. That 30-second ritual recreates core cues quickly under time pressure. Do this now. Run the 30-second compressed ritual for 30 seconds to trigger immediate focused work when you have limited time. Extended scaling for big projects. Chain 3. Fortress hours over 2 days. Reserve mornings for first blocks, and assign a synthesis block for consolidation. Use macro rewards, such as a 30-minute break after 3 chained hours to maintain sustainable intensity. Practical experiments you can run today. Experiment 1. Pick your highest leverage deliverable and run 1 full Fortress hour. Record checkpoint metrics and the focus score. Repeat tomorrow and compare cumulative minutes. Experiment 2. Redesign 1 recurring meeting by applying the compressed 30-second ritual at its start, limiting the agenda to 1 outcome, and measuring time to decision versus your usual meeting length. Neuroscience explained plainly. The hippocampus binds context to action, and the prefrontal cortex schedules behavior based on predicted rewards. Unpredictable novelty produces phasic dopamine spikes that fragment attention. The Fortress uses sensory anchors, breath-mediated vagal modulation, and predictable reward windows to shift dopamine expectation toward completion. Repetition of this pattern increases the probability the brain will choose deep work over distraction. Final tactical checklist for immediate execution. Perform the 2-minute Neuro-Cut. Seal your physical and digital environment to 3 items and 1 tab. Start a 1-hour anchor with checkpoints at 20 and 40 minutes and promise a 30 to 90-second micro reward. Log B vertical bar, M vertical bar, C % vertical bar S, and decide the next block based on your score. Do this now. Run a full Fortress hour for 60 minutes to convert a scattered day into a defended production block. Long-term advantage and CTA paragraph. The Attention Fortress protocol converts attention into a compoundable asset by engineering environment, chemistry, and reward timing into a single repeatable system. When you consistently make focus deterministic, your projects finish and opportunity compounds. Subscribe to Success Code to collect the next set of neural engineering protocols that multiply the gains from this one, and to build an arsenal that makes focused achievement inevitable.